Hey, do you want to guess what happens or know what happens? I'll see you guys in a sec. What is up, peeps? What's going on, YouTube? Mike Swingman here, giving you guys another YouTube video. In today's video, we're going to really dive into the piece of what makes hitters and pitchers good in this game and what could help you, set yourself apart to your competition. All right. So before we dive into that, I highly recommend that you guys like and subscribe to this channel, hit those bell notification buttons so that you are notified for my next video. So let's dive into this. So for those of you that are new to the show and they're new to the game and you don't understand where I'm at right now, this is actually in a computer game, but I'm just using it to help inform you guys and how to make you guys better. So when we go from here, this is the pitcher analysis piece that you could find in your stats, during your pause menu. All you go is go to stats, go to pitcher analysis, and this game gives you, an indication of what your opponent is throwing or what that particular pitcher is throwing to you in the game. Okay, so when we dive into this, this is something that if you're struggling with the pitcher, if he is just dicing you, he's just basically hitting his spots, kicking your butt, you can't find a way to get a hit off this guy. Or maybe sometimes you're just lining out, or you're striking out a lot. So this piece right here really helps you in regards to seeing what he's throwing a lot to. So if we really dive into this part right here in the fastball or the pitcher analysis, we got pitch type, percentage thrown, strike percentage, and batted against average. Okay, so we look at here four seam. He has thrown a number of four seam fastballs. He throws 9 out of 14. Percentage is going to be pretty high. Okay, he's mostly a fastball thrower. Okay. When it comes to the strike percentage, he's 56, so he's not really throwing that many strikes. He's 50-50 on it, okay? And then, obviously, my average versus his fastball is over 400, which is fantastic. That's what you want to be, okay? Anything over 400 is good, But if you start getting to below the 200 range, then you got to start reevaluating and go from there, okay? All right, so the changeup piece, he doesn't throw any changeup, so we don't have to worry about that. I do realize that, he will mix it up and he will sooner or later throw it. That's fine. But right now he is not, so we're not really worried about the changeup. Okay. All right, when it comes to the curveball, he has thrown 2 and has thrown 100% strikes. So if he throws the curveball, it's going to be a strike. And we have a batting average of 1,000, which is fantastic. Okay, so when he throws strikes for that curveball, we most likely will get a hit on that curveball. Okay, all right. So the slider, this is where the slide piece is actually killing us, though. So the slider is thrown 3 times, 67% as a strike, and we are 0 for 1 batting average for his slider. Okay, so this is something that I don't usually chive too much unless I'm absolutely getting, I'm having a hard time with that particular pitcher. Most likely not, he's going to have a sink piece or a cutter. Cutters and sinkers are going to be the less hit pitches in this game. So that's the piece that you'll see a lot where the strike is pretty decently high and the batting average is somewhat it's either pretty low or pretty high in between. But this is where actually it's not, that piece is great. But the strike zone piece, which you see like the dots, this is where it's amazing because not only can you see what pitch he's throwing, but you can see where he's consistently throwing. Okay, so this is a computer, so this is not really, I would say, accurate. But if I went to a right-handed hitter and maybe go fastball, you could probably say he's more likely than not going to throw that pitch high. He's only missed 2 low and I would say low and away for a right-handed hitter. But more likely than not, it's going to be a high pitch for his fastball. Okay? All right, so when you face an actual player, you're going to see like a lot of the dots are going to be in one particular area so that you can be, okay, he's going to be more likely than not, he's going to throw to this area. He's going to throw a high and in or low and away or middle even. But yeah, and so when we go to his curveball's low. He's only thrown one to my right-handed hitter, and I have absolutely, it looks like I've obliterated it.
On forever, Aaron Hernandez.
With 1,000 batting average, so I went 1 for 1. Great, awesome. But yeah, for that. Okay, so for the slide piece, you know, this is where my left-handed hitter has had some issues. Okay, so when we look at this, you know, obviously he's a high slider kind of guy. Okay, so everything has been up with the slider, which is very rare. That's why it's a computer, so that's why that won't happen. You're going to probably see it more low and in or backdoor, which is roughly towards the right. So it's the right of you in this video, where it's the outer zone of those squares, those last 3 squares. That's where most likely you'll probably see the slider versus a left-handed hitter. But this is great because you can kind of see, you know, where he's throwing a lot in the zone, or where is he attacking you. Okay, so that you can kind of analyze it and then take it and have a little scouting report to your next at-bat to make you better. Okay, but depending on the situation also, that's what they also give you, is that they always give you like first pitch, early count, head of the count, behind the count. It's just really cool. End of at-bat, jammed, rolled over, bases empty, runners in scoring position. This is really key. This is really cool to have, man. So like, this game gives you every single detail of what and where, you know, your opponent's pitches are going to be, so that you can kind of get, you know, a better at-bat approach every time you go up to the plate. So this is something that I would highly recommend if you are new to the game, Xbox / even PS5 guys, that you guys can use against, you know, anyone you face, any competitor. Now, I'm not going to say that, you know, top 50 guys use this, even though I sometimes use it just in case if I'm absolutely struggling. But this is definitely a cool tool that can help you kind of elevate your skill to the next level when it comes to hitting. Okay, but yeah, I mean, I hope this tool really helps you guys. I hope you guys hit absolute line drives and home runs, not line outs. Jeez, I was about to say that, but I hope this tool, anyways, helps you guys in the long run in this. If you guys have any more questions, though, I highly recommend that you guys go check out my Twitch channel. I stream on Twitch Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. And if you guys have any questions in regards to help with team builds, you know, player card reviews, etc., gameplay, entertainment, highly recommend you guys go check that out. My profile name is swing_man15. Hope to see you guys there. Well, that's it for the video today. We really dived into the pitcher analysis piece on, you know, what your competitor pitcher is throwing, the number of pitches he's throwing, the strike percentage he's throwing, the batter's average that you have against those pitches, and where they're located. And I hope this tool helps you guys out big time in the show, and I hope it helps. But with that being said, if you guys loved and enjoyed this video, I highly recommend you guys like it. Hit the bell notification button and subscribe to the channel if you're new. Also comment in the sections below on what you guys think, if this tool helps you. If it doesn't, great. What video that I should really focus in on more. With that being said, this is it for the video. I hope you guys do well, get nothing but perfect home runs. I guess you guys happy swinging, happy pitching. And if you are streaming, happy streaming as well. But with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next video. Hope you guys have a good day.